Hello. Hi. How's it all going? I forgot to light it up. Oh, it fell down. I lighted it up, but it was near the ground. Whoops. And as I do this, you will see everything light up so much better. Hello everyone, I am FFXIV. Welcome to some more Final Fantasy XIV Online. As a reminder, I am a professional. Welcome to more Final Fantasy XIV Online. Today is a very special day. Today is Chrysler. And yeah, so happy Starlight everyone who celebrates. And yeah, I'm level 59 with my red mage right over here. I'm gonna switch over to warrior, continue on doing some of the MSQ. Last time we started Darkness Below. Today we're gonna continue with that, but we're also gonna be queuing up over. I've done all of these already, right? Yeah, we've done all of these already, so that's cool. I'm gonna be doing none of these three, and these three we've done because that's story. The Royal City of Rabanastre. That's the one that we're gonna do. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna queue up for the Royal City of Rabanastre. In the meantime, we're gonna continue on with the MSQ. We are here at the Alamigan Quarter, speaking with the residents, getting some information. So, in the palace? No, not me, lad. Surely you've heard stories of the Mad King. He used to hold public executions up at the divine audience. Anyone, and I mean anyone, suspected of conspiring against the crown was flung from the top of those steps. Suffice it to say that I stayed as far away from the palace as possible. And so it goes. Yeah. So, it being Crimes, I got a cute mug. I don't have it with me today, I just have water. But I got a cute mug. You want to hear an old maid stories, do you? Hi, well, most of what I know of the Mad King is common knowledge. Would only see his royal majesty when he deigned to attend the executions he'd ordered, and after a while, even watching his enemies die wasn't enough to coax him out of hiding. They said he started seeing assassins in every shadow and wouldn't set foot outside the palace walls. I was offered work there as a royal servant once, but the mere thought of it left me in a cold sweat. I can see that happening. Sorry, I'm moving some stuff around just so that I can keep an eye on stuff and don't spill my water. Pretty sure you could hear me moving. Hey, yeah. So for anyone that doesn't remember, we were with one of the signs, and well, we are with two of the signs, and we're looking for the treasure inside of the palace. I served at the treasure of King Theodoric, and I lived to tell the tale. One of the palace guards I was. Truth be told, it was a dark chapter in my life, and one I'd sooner forget. Hardly a night went by when we didn't hear blood-curdling screams echoing from the inner chambers, which, of course, we were the oldest who know. So we'd stand still as statues, trying not to imagine what horrors were unfolding within. If you're hell's bent on finding out what happened in the palace, head down the street here and ask old Ernard. He was the king's head scribe. Alrighty then. And the scribe it is. Hello? Arnold? Arnold? I see you, Arnold. Hi. Yes, I am Arnold. What do you want with me? Now let me... Okay. Different voice. Oh, you would have me dredge up some decidedly unsavory memories. Yet if Alamiga wish to move forward, we must needs acknowledge the misdeeds of the past. Very well, I shall tell you what I remember. I take it you know of Theodoric's paranoia and the public executions of his kinsmen? Those were terrible enough, but in his last days, the king's favored mind settled upon an even grislier method of disposal, which only a chosen few were unfortunate enough to witness. His Majesty ordered the court thaumaturge to unleash a vile curse upon the remaining members of the royal family, a magic which transformed them into fiends of hideous aspect. The resulting monstrosities were then cast into the darkness below the palace. Even now, my sleep is troubled by nightmares. If others of Theodoric's blood were prone to share his madness, then perhaps it is a kindness that the monarchy ended with him. Cool. Cool story, man. Always wanted that. I always wanted to hear that. Awesome, awesome things. Alright, let's finish this quest off. There is a possibility for me to advance on a different quest over here. Actually, 2 of them. I will be taking those 2. Arnvald, let's talk it out. And Alfino. Since we're all here, why don't we share what we've learned? Allow me to begin, then. As promised, I scoured the Imperial records for any mention of fantastic creatures, treasures, and found precisely none. It is just possible, I suppose, that a corrupt official deliberately hid the fact of the trove's discovery, hoping to enrich himself, but I find it rather unlikely that so valuable a find would stay secret for so long. I conclude that our prize either does not exist, or that the Imperials somehow overlooked it. But what of you, Ghoul'n? Were your investigations any more fruitful? Yes. Turned into monsters? And what could he mean by this darkness beneath the palace, I wonder? I met an old man in Alagiri who spoke of the palace's subterranean prison, but he said not of course abominations. The Imperial archives were also silent on the subject of fiends inside the palace grounds. Could this crab fellow have been spinning him a yarn, do you think? Do you believe him, Ghoul'n? No, his fear was genuine, like he was actually scared. If he was afraid, that does lend credence to the tale, though I'm not sure how that helps us in our search. Do not be so hasty. Ernol's anecdote may very well have told us where the trove is hidden. Whatever shaped my theory, there is a matter I would clarify. Ernvald, you spoke of light-hearted adventure, but I sense a deeper motive for this expedition. Why are you so intent on finding this treasure? This treasure? It wasn't all pretense, I swear it. But, you're right. My father was in the Imperial Army, a man of Gallian blood. I trust you know what I mean when I say that my Alamigan mother did not welcome my arrival. As I grew, she would check my brow over and over, convinced that a spot on my skin was an emergent third eye, like the kind you see in pure-blood Gallians. My mother did not care for this taunting reminder of my heritage and took up a knife. War paint serves to cover the scar. Yikes. That's rough. In the end, she turned me out into the street. I was left to haunt the old ways of our amigo. I felt a child who got what he needed, through begging, cunning, or worse. I get that. The best I can say about the years that follow is that I survived, but I hated the animal I'd become. Eventually, I left the city behind me, and joined a group of refugees bound to for the other side of the wall. It was then that I turned to adventuring, and that brought me into the company of the science. I tell you this so that you understand. I know all too well what poverty and hunger can do to a person. I drew still an ordinary folk for a measly crust of bread. With Theodoric's gold, I could spare my countrymen the share of living like that. Thank you, Ernvald, and I apologize. That cannot have been pleasant to recall, but I felt it best to be clear in our intentions. Well, Ghoul'n, are you content to surrender the treasure to Ernvald's noble cause, and claim the thrill of adventure as your reward? Yes, I am. Then I should be glad to tell you my theory on the resting place of the Mad King's Trove, if you are minded to hear it. Alright, let's get the one for the... It's 370, it's not that bad. I have 400 already, so fending is out the question. So I'm just gonna go for aiming then? Or, let's go for casting. That's the way it goes. We do casting. Today. Alright, so that's that. Now let's talk to Alfino. The Mad King's Trove. That timer says average wait time is 17 minutes, and it's still on 0. Actually, Mayhap it would be better if we first adjourn to a more suitable location. In case the rival treasure hunter overhears our plans, you mean? Good thinking. That was not exactly the reason, but is certainly a valid concern. Let us reconvene on the southern edge of Loch Seld. Alright, Loch Seld it is. Alright, my black chugga though, because we are, like I said, on the lookout for some other quests to complete. We did have a few things to do. Now, while this is where we're going, I think it best to come here to at the top of the stairs, then down here to Necessities of War, and then over here to the Mad King Strove, and then we can advance a little bit with each one of the quests. Don't you think? Sounds lovely, don't you think? Oh, excuse you, this is eliminate an enemy. Whoop. I have to destroy the Abaddon. Alright. Let me charge my meter now. Let me charge my meter now. Let me charge my meter now. Just let me charge my meter now. Anyway, you slice it, you have to go through 4 cycles of this, so this is fine. Oh, but then I didn't make it. Okay, well that's one. We need tendons from Abaddons. Alright, Abaddon number 2. A little bit closer. There we go. 1, 2, 3. That's another Abaddon down. Abaddon down, Abaddon down. Let's get that 3rd one. So that's what this was. Oh. And a 1. And a 2. And you don't deal damage to me. Not at all, not here, not now, not ever. Oop. Okay, I see one more person signed up for the raid. It might take me a while to get there. Oh, it's 4 Abaddon. Sorry, I thought it was 3. Whoop. There we go. All good. Gotcha. That's the last one. And we can complete another quest here. Good. Alrighty, let's travel up to the top. Higher up. Higher up. Da da dum ba dum bum higher. Oh, it's at the top of the tower. La da la da da la da higher. Oh, it's further down, further below. Alrighty, how's about here? Oh my gosh. It wasn't all that high to begin with. Alright. I should probably tell you what happened. The tower looked empty as we were told it would be, but we barely made it to the top of the stairs. Something appeared out of thin air and attacked us. Maybe several somethings. I was just flailing my axe behind me, hoping to discourage whatever it was while I pushed the wounded ahead of me back down the stairwell. I suppose you'll be going up there to deal with the ambushes then. If you don't mind, I'll stand out here and look to my comrades' injuries. Oh, hey. Now I need to go all the way up. Yellow. How's it going? Should I actually think I will. I'll just summon Highwind here. Hi there, Highwind. Once again. Look at Highwind with a starlight barding. So cute! And 3, 2, 1. Lordless Daruba. Yes. Up. Once. That's it. Good. And because there's no more enemies now, I can just do this. Because I'm not gonna die. Ah, that sounds like the rovers to us. Didn't get a good look at them myself, but I'm glad I no longer need to. Yeah, but thanks. A few bandages I've seen my fellows right, so we could be able to finish up here. Please pass on my report to Captain Toffer. Alright, off we go. Nope, nope. Goodbye. You still hadn't recovered. We can warp to get that. For now, let's just discuss with Alfino over here. Yeah. We can warp to Porta Pretoria. It's Italian-like. Alrighty then. Hey, third person like started seeking the royal city of Rabanastre. Oh, Rabanastre. Or if Italian, then Rabanastre. But you know. Alright, Alfino, spill it. Let's hear it. What is your theory? Your game theory. Forgive me. It was not my intention to draw out proceedings. I simply wish to have the lock in sight while I explain things. Prior to the great flood of the 6th Umbral Calamity, the salt lakes you see before you were yet dry ravines, and this, believe it or not, was the site of the ancient city of Scala, which rose and fell during the 5th Astral Era. From what we know of the period, the city was already deserted by the time the waters began to rise, having been all but destroyed by war, yet its ruins remain to this day at the bottom of the Loch Seat. It is my belief that the darkness beneath the palace mentioned by Theodoric's former scribe was not a reference to the prison, but to a place still further below, the ruins of Scala. I further surmise that the Mad King's unfortunate kinsmen were cast down there not simply out of a desire to punish them, but to discourage exploration. Theodoric wanted to keep the ruins secure. Wait, you're saying they were meant to guard the Mad King's trove? Precisely. And since we know the court thaumaturge was involved, we can safely assume that any entrance into the old city will have been magically concealed. Which will explain how a legion of Imperial soldiers and the gods know how many Alamegans never found a trace of the trove. We, however, have certain advantages which they did not enjoy. Ghoul'n, would you be so good as to swim down to the bottom of the loch and search for an underwater route into the ruins? While you do that, Arenvald and I will seek out an ensorcelled portal within the palace. Ensorcelled. Alright. Good luck to you, Alfino and Arenvald. I am thinking that I might... Yeah, it's back down. This is a little bit of a disaster. Like, we're missing more people again, and if... Like, we're at the 17-minute mark. If the timer does not go down, like, I mean, if the timer goes up, I may have to cancel this, because we are going to start queuing up for something else, I'm imagining. This spells dungeon. Like, it has dungeon spelled all over it. There's only 51 parties recruiting right now. Destination! Oh wait, I can also use Party Finder now. You discover a passage that appears to lead under the palace foundations. Press on and find where it goes. Alright. Black Chocobo, you can also breathe underwater. Excuse you. Torgal, you can also breathe underwater now. Let's see where this leads. To the stone door. An entrance, perchance! To the one place that we are seeking. You come to a worn stone door standing temptingly ajar. It will appear you have found an entrance to the subterranean ruins. Link Pearl. Ghoul'n, it's Alfino. We have searched the prison beneath the palace and found a teleportation portal concealed by enchantments. The markings indicate it leads to an underground cavern. What news on your end? And you believe it leads into the ruins? Then I dare say we will be able to meet within. Go on and head through the door. By the way, I took the liberty of calling on a friend for help. I guarantee she's both dependable and discreet. We'll see you soon. The drowned city of Scala now accessible. I'm not sure if this is like a trust, because yeah, you can do it as a trust with Jimoldva. Register for duty will it won't allow me because I am waiting for a duty over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna withdraw, and then I'm add, and then I'm add the drowned city of Scala. There you go. Wow, that was immediate. That was immediate, dude. There just is not that many people looking for the Alliance raids at the moment, I guess. Haven't even been here for half an hour. We already unlocked and are doing the new dungeon. Gosh, the coughing. Hiya. You guys ready? I am. Post-Stormblood. You guys are not really all that chatty, are ya? Bring it all. Bring it all in. Killer, you aren't really doing your job now, are ya? I think I just went too far ahead. Just being a little bit of a jackass. I'll give you one, and I'll give you two. And then I'll give you another few. Oh my god. Nearly dead on all counts. Alright, I'll take you all on. Yep, okay. And there's a salt swallow over here. Oh, with more larvae. Okay, there's an adult! Okay. This is as far as I go with this. Time for some vengeance, because they're all attacking. Okay, baby's gone. Oh gosh. Let's go for a big one. And heal myself in the process, thank you. Alrighty then. We're not doing that bad, I think. Hello? Kelpie? You look amazing. Absolutely love you. Love your design. Oh wait, what is that? I'm gonna take this away from you. Yes, thank you. Let's go. Everyone shake it off. No, Hydra push. Yep. I'm not doing north right now, but there's a reason for that. I think. Alright. Oh, drat. I should have read. I should learn how to read. It did say water pool. But Kelpie's down already. Like, goodbye, Kelpie. You're done. Yeah. That's just Kelpie for you. Just gone. Bit of a goner. Skallic Shoes of Scouting. I'm not gonna get those. But the Skallic Ring of Slaying, I'll greet that. And I got the thing. You know, generally speaking, those accessories are the things that are actually gonna let me keep making my item level higher. Everyone get away from that. Once and a twice. Okay, so this is where everyone comes in, all the way to a whip. I got hit, yep. Thanks, really appreciate that. So that's a 1. That's a 2. I'm gonna use a 3 Industrial Sentinel so that I can only need to deal with a stone Feepad. There we go, that's nice. We got a 1. We got a 2-er. You guys, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. I could not attack them before because I used up my stuff. I don't feel confident in going forward. Like, my health is diminishing quite fast at the moment, so. Everyone shake it off. Jeez, oh, did you go and grab another one? You guys, you shouldn't have done that. We have so many. We have so many things. Yep, exactly that. Accept thanks. I'll heal myself. Immediately rush in. Once. Twice. Oh, I messed up. I'm not doing the right command. That's once. This is twice. And one last time for 3 times. Yep. Can you stop moving? Thank you. Really appreciate that. Skallic Necklace of Aiming. I'll greet on that. I do have my stance on. I'll wait for everyone to be here. Everyone's here. Let's go! Oh, okay. Clayman uses lasers, huh? The old one. I'm thinking... Good thing I did think. Come on now. That one's done. There we go. Once. And a twice. Okay. Just stay out of that while it does the Pokemon move. I know it said Mystic instead of Sacred, but I am Bunny. Cool. Let's go. Yikes. Mystic Flame instead of Sacred Fire. But you know what I meant. Clone Transformation. No, don't... well... Oh my god! That enough? Yes, it was. Let's roll. We got it. Scalic Cap of Aiming I do not need, and Scalic Earring of Aiming, I think I can read this. Yeah, I mean, right? Okay. There's another one over there. Anyone wants that? I mean, since we are grabbing everything, I'll get the amulet and pass on the boots. Nothing in there. Sangbeto! Aww. You look like a Duskull. Dusclops. Yeah, okay, we have to finish these before I can do anything else. Oh. Accuracy down is what I got. I need to heal. Gotcha. Alright, there we go. No longer heavy. Why did I get materia? Alright, Sangbeto. Okay, this time, try avoiding the move. Can y'all, like, please? I'm getting hit so badly. Come on, Sangbeto. Sangbeto's gone. But I got heavied. Yikes. Let's go! Get rid of the heavy, please! There we go. Alright, Condemnation is what this is called. Treasure coffer over here. Hello? And Stalic Necklace of Slaying. I think I can read that. Rotting Oil. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, accept. Might be. Oh my god. They are hitting me so hard. I don't know why. Holy crap. Can you stop moving? Thank you. Wow. Is there something wrong with my stats, or like, what happened? I got some stuff. I have been getting stuff now. Okay. Hello, big one. I was not doing too hot. I obtained the things that I greeted. Cool. And this party's really not saying anything, huh? Well, mapping the realm Scala. I really don't know what is happening to this, so... you guys ready? Set? Go? Everyone, shake it off. Okay, vulnerability up, I see that. Okay. Ah! I am confused. No! 2, 1. I got hit by that twice. Yep. Crap. Words of Woe! Vulnerability up again. Awesome. Thank you for that. Once. Twice. Everyone shake it off. We're not doing that badly. I think. Once and twice. Careful with that. Okay. That would have hit me. Thanks. Bring it in. Oh, come on. That's not cool. Thanks. Let's go. GG's. Thanks. These people are not talking in chat at all. Don't skip the cutscene. I'm sorry, all of you nobles. There we go. Hello there, friends. Let's see ya here. Alright then. Player commendation to the only one person that stayed, Stormy Butler. Now, I don't want these. Thanks! Bye! And I didn't even get a commendation. That's awesome. Well, we've made it.
It would appear this place is yet inhabited by King Theodoric's kin, or what is left of them. The work of terrible magics, I fear.
I don't sound anything like him, do I? It would appear this place is yet inhabited by King Theodoric's kin, or what is left of them. The work of terrible magics, I fear.
Terrible, aye. But their misfortune is our fortune?
I don't know.
Quite. By the 12, there is even more than I imagined.
By the 12, there's even more than I imagined. It's so weird.
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Lisa's
They
face.
are...
Thanks for believing in me, you two.
Oh, Arnvald. I'm happy that you were, like, you had this idea. How are you doing, Pao? Happy to see ya. Merry Christmas. Happy Starlight. Aye, we did it. We went through. Arnvald and I tried to do our fair share, but I fear you ended up bearing the bulk of the burden as usual. You truly led the way with your adventuring prowess, my friend. Aye, without your help, I reckon we'd still be fumbling about in dark. I'm glad I called on you. Oh, that was Arnvald, sorry. Love it because of how much it brings the actual youth out of Alfie instead of him always acting like an old man. Yeah. You too. Happy holidays. I must say, I am still reeling at the sight of that mountain of riches. What? Like how you reeled at the sight of that floating spectre, you mean? I wish you could have seen the look on your own face, Alvino. Must we dwell on such momentary lapses? We found the Mad King's trove, and that is all that matters. Well, you're not wrong. I had a great one, honestly. Had a good time with family. It was a little bit rough, honestly. Like my nephews and nieces. Well, I only have one niece, but my nephews and niece are a little bit of a handful sometimes when they get together. Nephew and niece, part of one family. Delightful. They're great to talk to. They play video games nicely. They take care of the things. But as soon as my other two nephews arrive, it's just Scream Central all night long. So it was a little bit rough in that regard, but I had a great time with my family, so that's good. How about you had a good time? Always just an aside, we must tell people the good news, and I think Lise should be the first. Seconded. She is bound to be delighted. If I'm no longer needed, then I shall take my leave. Of course, don't let us keep you. Thanks again, and say hello to Vilma for me. Vilma. Wait. Well, now then, there is to be a meeting of representatives from across Alamigos, so Lise is sure to be in the city. Shall we seek her out? Alfie and Arabelle is one duo, and Ali and Lise as the other one. That makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. And we already know that Alice and Lise are a very good duo, so only makes sense for Alfino to be part of another. Knowing that Alfino and Alice are part of another duo. Albeit a bit different. Hey, Lise. Oh, you three look pleased with yourselves. What have you been up to? I'm glad you asked, Lise. I'm pretty sure you're going to like the answer. So, we went looking around for this, like, mythical place that people were, like, supposed to have heard of in legends, but no one ever found it. And we found a treasure trove belonging to the Mad King. You're joking! The Mad King's trove! I thought it was a myth! Yeah, exactly. So it plenty of people, but they didn't have Ghoul'n and Alfino in the party. The credit for finding it should really go to them. As for what to do with it all, it goes towards alleviating the suffering of Alamigos' poor. Gods, if there's as much as you say. You got to read the lines from the monsters you beat because its lore is horrifying. Oh, the royals that were sent over, that were the family of the Mad King and some of the prisoners of war that were sent over and transformed to monsters. I didn't really, like, read all that much of the lines they said when I was beating them, but I got the lore. Arenval did not exaggerate, I assure you. We could not hope to carry even a fraction of it out on our own. I have taken the liberty of sketching out a rough map of the ruins. If you will assemble a squad of your most trusted freedom fighters, they should be able to follow the route to where the treasure lies. You're basically helping releasing them. Yes, their souls are free from the curse now, because they were cursed by the Royal Thaumaturge. Understood. I'll make sure every coin is accounted for, and that goes for the spending of it as well. Thank you. Oh, there is one other thing. When the time comes to draw up a plan for distributing the spoils, I would ask that you consult Alfino. I don't have a head for details. I'm not educated. I see that simply handing out sacks of gil won't solve everything, but I couldn't rightly tell you what to do instead. Oh, I know the feeling. I welcome any advice you could give us, Alfino. Of course. I shall be at your disposal. Commander, we've got a problem. Always. Deep breaths. Tell me what's happened. A mob has gathered outside headquarters and have started making demands. You best come and see for yourself. Oh no. Oh noes. Well, things are bound to happen one way or another. Is this gonna be voiced? I feel like this should be voiced.
Step back, all of you!
I love it when it's voiced.
Like hells we will! We know who you've got in there!
We're not
her over!
Oh no.
Bring her out! Bring her out!
There's no need. There's no need.
What's going on? Someone let slip about Fedora.
Yeah.
It's true then. The bitch really is in there. I knew it. I bloody knew it.
In the night of starlight?
We demand vengeance! Bring her out! Today we butcher the butcher!
I don't think that's what you want.
Come on, you don't mean that. We'd be no better than the Imperials if you'd all just calm down.
Calm down! That monster and her thrice damned skulls dragged my man from our home and beat him to death in the street!
Yeah.
Aye, and my dad! That bitch has spilt enough blood to fill a lock!
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm not contradicting you. I'm not contradicting you. She deserves all the things that you're saying. She betrayed all of you, and she was basically just a dog for the Empire. She was also trying to survive. So, she was trying to make the best of her situation, and that made the worst of yours. So, like I said, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm also not justifying her. Everything was bad. So, clean slate. Please. This will not solve anything.
We all know her crimes. She's a traitor and a murderer.
This will
How
not help.
many of your resistance friends have died at her hands, eh? And here you are, protecting her!
Because it will not help to retribute in kind.
So that's what all the fuss is about.
Oh, here we go. General Din.
Hearken to me, brothers and sisters of Alamigo. Hey, who's this?
What do you mean, who's this? Yo, Sarah!
My friends, you are not alone in your anger, your grief, your despair.
There it goes.
For it is mine as well.
Cooper gang, coming to hang. How are you doing? Very happy to see ya. And I hope you're having a beautiful day. Monokuma voice goes like way high, you know. It's way, way high. But hey, hello everyone. Hope you're having a grand old time. Wow. Thank you so much for that. Sarah, you didn't need to. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. Thank you. Love ya. How's it all going? Did you have a nice Christmas? How's holidays? Happy to see you. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I think. And I'm not advancing the text because I know this is spoilers for you. I don't think you've made it this far in the story. But I really do appreciate it. Oh man, I really want to chat with you. Like, I know it's been a hot minute. I was reminded of you the moment that the Sly Cooper games were released on the PS5, PS2 collection. So I really wanted to like talk to you since then. Thank you so much. I don't deserve you. You're the best. Thank you so much, Sarah. Really, really. Thank you. Holy crap! Holy crap! Like all this. Thank you for the gifted subs and for subbing yourself. I really do appreciate you so much. Really, really. So much. This is crazy. Oh, man. Fantasy has a Twitch drop right now, too. You're helping me, too. Yeah, you're not wrong, but you have to gift the 3 subs. Like, it's 3 gifted subs for that. Like, I'm not telling you to give it another sub. What I'm telling you is, like, you have to gift 3 subs in order to get that. Yeah, exactly. You did it. Awesome. You're great. Thank you so much for that. Oh, man. Yeah, I actually am thinking quite a bit because I want to use the rest of my vacation period, like throughout the rest of December. So meaning the entire full week from the remaining week of the year to finish Final Fantasy 16. and some of the Let's Plays that I had not finished before. So it would be Spider-Man 2, Life is Strange, and all that. And after that, I'm thinking of buying Sly Cooper and playing it on stream. So, because I've never played any of the classic PlayStation IPs. So I want to play Apescape, I want to play Sly Cooper, and I want to play all of these games. I'm definitely going to do it. Like, I'm excited to do it. But I really wanted to get back into this because I finally get the full version of the game. So I'm really happy that I get to play Final Fantasy XIV and keep leveling my characters. So I have PS Plus, but it's not included in my subscription. I don't think. Because I don't have the most expensive one, I have the middle tier of PS Plus. So it's not included. For me, I have to buy it if I want to play it. But, I mean, I would be very, very happy for it. Generally speaking, I will definitely do that. Like, I would really want to play a lot of the classic PlayStation IPs. I also just figured that 3 years ago, I was starting to play Dark Souls 1 for the first time. So, I am definitely going to start playing Dark Souls 2 soon. I have a big backlog of games that I need to finish. I also have to come back to Resident Evil 2 because I never finished it. So, I mean, I just have a lot of games to play. But I'm thinking maybe some platformers to change up the pace because I've been playing so many RPGs and big games lately. That might be nice. But yeah, it's very nice seeing you, Sarah. I hope we can hang a little bit more. I actually did not get a notification that you were streaming earlier today, which is a bummer. So yeah, we need to hang out soon. I think it's just a matter of we need to hang out soon. That'll be amazing. If we could play something together, or if you want to raid Final Fantasy XIV at some point, we can play together. Pow, you're invited as well. Like, we can help you progress through your main scenario quest. Yes, exactly. We can help you progress through MSQ so you can catch up. I think it's a lot of fun if we play together. So, yeah. If you're able to re-up it, for sure, we can help you out. If not, we can also just hang, like, while we game, or just hanging out together. We can also just do that. We could talk. That'll be amazing. Let's hear what Raban has to say now. Wait, what did he say before? I know he said it, like, out loud, but, like... My friends, you are not alone in your anger, your grief, your despair, for it is mine as well.
Gnawing pain in your breast. It is enough to bring an old bull to his knees.
Yep. I get that.
But I ask you, brothers and sisters, to think not only of the family and friends who were cut down before your very eyes, but to think also of the ones who were abducted, the ones who may yet live. Where were they taken? What became of them? These questions demand answers.
Okay, so he's playing a different card then. It's not the card of, oh, we'd just be as bad as them. It's like the, she might still be useful card. Like, okay, that makes sense. Lurk with low volume so Paul doesn't yell at me. That's fair. That's fair. Thank you so much for the lurk, and thank you so much for the raid, and for the gifted subs, and for staying and chatting, and for being awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sarah.
I share your thirst for justice, for vengeance. But we will gain only fleeting satisfaction if we give in to our base appetites. We will never know the truth.
You think?
Now is the time that we, the people of Alamigo, must decide what manner of nation we will build for ourselves, and for generations yet unborn.
So,
when they look to our example, will they see a people who held fast to their principles, or one who cast them aside when tried?
yikes. Making it a matter of their principles and their integrity instead of a matter of retribution. That's good. That's good, Raban. I like you quite a bit.
I say to you, it is our responsibility to give these prisoners a fair trial, that they might answer to all of Alamigo. The Garleans called us savages, and I'll be damned if we prove them right.
Good on you, man. There you go. Now no one has to be killed.
I know you're right. I do. But I can't.
I think Raban will be a very good king. Well, not king, but ruler. He's not asking you to forgive. It's just telling you to think about the future of Alamigo instead. That was amazing. That was a very good speech. Hey, Lise? What do you think about that, huh? Huh? My thanks, Raban. Listening to their anger, I could feel myself being swept away. 'Tis a difficult tide to stem. 'Twas that same rage which brought us to our feet and carried us to victory. But now the war is over. All the unspent fury is being channeled into vengeance. Aye, it's not just here. We have reports of mobs forming all over. They've been targeting folk known to have cooperated with Guardians. It starts with insults most often, then someone picks up a stone. Some industrious souls even thought to seek out the graves of Xenos and his officers. It was grim. I want to build a country where everyone, regardless of race or origin, can live side by side in peace. But maybe the time isn't right. Maybe people just aren't ready. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. The representatives will be here soon, and I'll be damned if I'm going to give up before I've even begun. Who are these representatives exactly? Oh, village elders, refugee leaders and the like. It wouldn't be right for us to dictate the nation's future on our own, so we've planned a summit of sorts. We've even invited the Ananta of the Ghoul'n to participate. Sorry, again. We've even invited the Ananta and the Ghoul'n to participate. Alamigo stands at a crossroads, and this meeting will decide which path it takes. The matter of Fordola's sentence cannot be suffered to disrupt proceedings. Now let's excuse her and be done with it. She herself asked to be put to death. Nago, I already explained why we wouldn't do that. Sending her to the gallows might satisfy people right now, but where would it end? Should we round out everyone who collaborated, and everyone who didn't resist? There would be no one left, and would be no better than Theodoric and Xenos. You know, technically not wrong. But then what? Begging your pardon, but might I be allowed to speak with Fordola? Only I caught a glimpse of her past. A moment of it anyway, during the fight. She's done terrible things, unforgivable things. But, in some ways, she's a victim of the circumstances in which she was born, and that's something I can understand. Alright, speak with the prison guard when you're ready, and I'll come and join you. I want to talk to her too. I'll return to my other duties then. We've barely begun to investigate the facility where they gave Fordola her powers. Be fairly warned, friends. She will test you. Don't let your emotions color your judgment when she does. Thank you, Raban, for everything. You're awesome. You're amazing. Brothers and sisters of Alamigo. Here we are. Let's finish this. You've the commander's permission to enter, then? No, not yet. Wait. I just remembered we were doing something else. The Drowned City of Scala is done, but I have not yet done the Royal City of Rabanastre. Yes, now we have permission to go in. Cutscene time. Will it be voice acted though? Will it be voiced? Will it be voiced? I feel like it should really be voiced. Open the gates. Hiya. A little bit dark, don't you think?
Well, well, well. So many visitors.
Well,
Come to have a good laugh, have you?
not really. I would not have come in just to laugh at you. I could have just seen through the bars. No.
Or do you mean to put me out of my misery? To finish what you started? It's about bloody time.
I'm also not giving you what you want.
That's not why we're here, no.
Nope.
Do you remember what I said? How I promised you you'd live long enough to see us win our freedom? Well, I meant it. And not to mock you either.
Good.
You're wasting your time.
Not really. I don't think so.
All of this is pointless. There's no reason to keep me alive, and you know it.
Well, we've made a reason for that.
I killed your men. I killed my men. And you know what my only regret is? That I didn't kill you when I had the chance.
And you're not getting it, so you will live with that regret. And you will live to regret
That's
that
a
regret.
lie, and you know it. You think we can't tell what you're trying to do? That we're blind? Yeah, you're a fool, but you're not stupid. You're ruthless. Relentless. You'd give up anything and everything to get what you want.
Yeah.
You didn't come this far, climbing over the bodies of your own brothers and sisters just to piss it all away. I see you, Fedora. I see you for what you are.
Oh no, my brain. My brains are going out. Here's the echo. Thank you, Heidelin, for this flashback.
Come along, Fadola. We mustn't be late. The Imperial Viceroy will be attending today's banquet.
Huh.
All right.
Father, what's Slotgaius like? Is he nice? Are you friends?
Friends.
There you go again with all your questions.
Well, can you blame her?
Lord Gaius is a great and honourable man who looks after all of Alamigo. He's very busy, and if we don't hurry, we'll miss our chance to see him.
So, let's get on. Oh man.
Filthy tin-head lovers.
Tinhead. That's what you call them. Tinhead lovers.
Father, what did that man call us?
Did you not hear him? Oh, here it comes.
The little tin-head lover doesn't know what she is, eh? A traitor, sweetheart. A backstabbing bitch who'd gladly betray her kith and kin to gnaw on what few scraps the Imperials deign to toss her. Like your bastard father and whore mother.
Wow, okay, dude.
That's not true! My parents are good people! They've never done anything like that!
Oh, wow. Immediately crying. No, that's not great.
Oh, but they were quick to help themselves and their bitch spawn, weren't they? You're just as guilty as them.
I don't think that's true. At that point in time, she's just a kid. She has hardly anything to do with it.
Fadola! Traitors!
Yeah.
Please, you have to do something. My husband and daughter are in danger.
Yeah.
soldiers of the Imperial Army are under no obligation to intervene in the disputes of arms.
We're citizens! We have rights!
Well, not in front of the Empire, you don't.
I'm scared.
Of course you are.
It's all right. It's all right. They don't understand, but they'll see in time. They'll see that this is the only way to survive.
Well, at least at that point it was.
Traitors!
Where are y'all getting all those stones? Man, there's not that many. That's a big one, and that guy's strong. Drat. Well then. You shouldn't really stay there, kid. Nah, man.
Let the savages have their fun. They'll be more compliant once they've tired themselves out.
Yikes, okay. Welcome back.
Fajola, please. You already have citizenship. Why would you want to become a soldier?
Citizenship means nothing.
Oh, gods. What have you done to your face?
Forgotten it already, have you? I'm honoring Father's memory.
Mm-hmm.
By telling the world that you know better than a common savage.
Common savage. Have you forgotten what you are, miss? You're Alamigan as well.
Am I though, Mother? Are any of us? Can't you see? Citizenship means nothing to them.
Exactly.
If you're not a pure-blood Garlean, you're no different from any other savage. So I'll play the part. I'll join the Legion and I'll make them respect me. And when the mob see that, they'll think twice before throwing their stones.
Before killing your dad in front of our eyes. Again. It is quite complex. It's very difficult to judge, too.
Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn. It's time.
Oh, they had names at some point, huh?
It'll be hard. Humiliating. They'll try to break us. Send us crawling back to our own kind. But we won't, no matter what. We'll bleed for them, die for them if we have to. We'll do whatever it takes to be free!
No, mother. Stop crying so. Befits you not. Oogity boogity oogity boogity. Yep.
So, you mean to play the part one last time, eh? The unrepentant traitor whose death will serve to unite the people?
Shut up.
You had every chance to kill yourself. Fashion a noose from your clothes. Wait for the guards to leave you alone long enough to slip it over your neck.
Yeah, well.
I said shut up!
Kinda dark.
Oh, but then it would have all been for nothing, wouldn't it? Whatever it takes. That's what you said.
Yep. I'm watching one of your favorite scenes ever. I can understand
Been in my
why.
head, have you? Had a little peek at my past.
Not just your past, it's your ideologies, the things you felt, the things you see.
And what? A few stolen memories tell you everything you need to know, do they?
Not exactly, but it lets me understand you quite a bit better.
Don't you dare patronize me! You don't know a god's damned thing about the life I've led.
Well, You're not wrong. I don't know much, but I know important parts of it. I know you're willing to go that far as to let them modify your body, give you the echo.
The bastards that killed him. The bastards that let it happen. My father deserved better. I swore I'd do whatever it took to make them pay.
Yep. The bastards that killed him are your people. The bastards that let it happen are the Empire. And the Empire's gone. There we go. Echo time. And now you see my past. It's not been roses, you know.
You. All that power. All that pain. It's too much. Too much for anyone.
You think?
The things they've done to you. The lies. The betrayal. The endless fighting. Yet there you stand. Unbroken. How? Why?
Not entirely unbroken. Pieced back together. By my friends. For those I have lost, and for those I can yet save. Remembering all the ones that could not make it this far, but pushed us forward. And for the people that we've yet to meet, so we've got a long road to go still.
Damn you. Damn you all.
You're right, it is an awesome moment.
You still have time, Fordola. Think about how you want to spend it. Let's go.
Even with this very subtle foreshadowing that you provided, Poe, I'm holding back tears. That was amazing. It was an amazing moment. The measure of our reach. That was great. That was absolutely great. Love that. Whoo-wee. I definitely can relate to that. Definitely can. That's why I'm holding back the tears. It strikes very true in a lot of senses, so... Oh, amazing. Lise, what do you have to say now? Echoes of an echo. Even when things are bullshit, there's still much to do in life, be it for ourselves or others. And that pushes us forward. There's always a reason. There's always a something. There's always someone. Yeah. Totally get that. I don't know what we solved anything exactly, but we've given Fedora something to think about at least. Aye, and I found something new to think about too. I don't know about you, Ghoul'n, but the visions only come to me every now and then. From the way Fedora kept wincing, though, I get the feeling she's having them almost all the time. That's a lot of bad memories to deal with. I wonder, could there be some fundamental difference between one who is born with the echo and one who has been artificially imbued with it? Well, yeah, the fundamental difference is that one was born with it and another one was artificially imbued with it. But... well, the Immortal Flames have been scouring that research facility ever since the liberation. There's a chance they might have some answers for us. General Din's there overseeing the investigation. Let's go and pay him a visit, shall we? Alright, quest begin, and I think this is a good time to warp over. Nope. Devotion inspires bravery, and bravery inspires sacrifice. I can also quite a bit relate to that. Yeah. And it rings true, like, it is absolutely true. General Din is inside, aye? Well, you'll be joining him. Yes, I will. Resanatorium Guard. Hello, welcome to the Resanatorium. Where are we? I'm like, where are we right now? Oh, the TTC battle on that corner from this map sucks. TTC. What was TTC? What news? You spoke with Fedora, I take it. Yes. As expected, she didn't say very much. But it wasn't a total waste of time. Oh, triple triad cards. Yeah. Yeah, I do call them the devil. Whenever I see a new one, I call them, oh no, I say the devil is here. Ironvault notices something odd about her. He thinks she might be having visions almost constantly, which is not how the echo normally works. Have you found anything here which might explain why it's so different for her? We've been hard-pressed just to organize the research materials, let alone study them. To be frank, I'd welcome the science expert assistance if you have time to lend a hand. Sure, Alphino can help you quite a bit with that. Oh, directly to the Magitech bot? What is this? The device in which Kral was held seems even more ominous now you know its purpose. The surrounding pots are marked Supply Subject, while this one bears a label Master Subject. Okay. The Ironworks received a request from the Alliance to analyze these devices, and I've been recording everything of interest. Did you notice the labeling? All the pots are designed to drain the ether of the occupant, save that one right there. Unlike the others, the interior has been fitted with an array of sensors to measure etheric waveforms. To what purpose, however, I couldn't tell you. Talk to the NPCs every time before talking to the NPC that delivers the next web. Right, you've told me this before, and sometimes I just get caught up in it, like, in the moment, and I just, like, go right ahead with it. These bastards would fiddle with amounts of every soul if it served their purpose. Nothing is sacred to them. Nothing. Bring whatever you discover to me, and I'll put all our findings together. Alright. Is Alphino not here? Or am I talking to Alphino now? Nope, that's a Flame Investigator. No one else to talk to. So many bodies. Every one of them a victim of these experiments. Few show any signs of external injury. From what we've been able to determine, they perished from forcible ether extraction. Such a miserable way to die. I guess so. Alright, Raban. Oh yeah, Alphino's right there. They give you a good point of view about stuff, new info, and funny moments. Yeah. I've seen the funny moments and the new info about some stuff. Sometimes I do remember to do that, but sometimes I just get excited. For a race with no innate capacity to manipulate ether, the Guardians have conducted some exceedingly elaborate etheric experiments. Yeah. I think that's what fuels it. Like, they cannot manipulate ether, and that's exactly why they've experimented on it so much. Because they want to. You know. I know little and less of science, and so any light you can shed on this facility's operations would be much appreciated. Ghoul'n, shall we start with you? Well, the pods are one thing. Taken in combination with the testimonies of Karl and Thancred, I do begin to see exactly what the Imperials were attempting here. The enhancement procedure entailed infusing a single candidate with ether siphoned from a multitude of supply subjects. As for the master subject, in this case Kyle, the patterns of her etheric activity would provide a model upon which they would artificially engineer the candidate's aura. In other words, they were trying to recreate Kyle's echo. I believe so, which would explain our prisoner's present state. Kyle is possessed of an unrivaled ability to hear the whispers of the soul, and it seems probable that the procedure engendered the same acute sensitivity in Fordola. The soldiers who guard Fordola, many of them lost friends and family to the skulls, and there's a sentry at her door night and day if she can't help sensing their thoughts and seeing their past. Yeah. But you don't just see their past, you live it, all the emotions, all the pain. Imagine what it'd do to you. You'd never be the same again. Indeed, as you may recall, Isael was completely transformed by a single glimpse of Heisvelga's past. Fordola has been forced to experience the agony of those whose lives she destroyed. The guilt must be unbearable. That explains her request to be executed. Sounds to me like a kind of justice. Regardless, she can suffer on for now. We have more pressing matters to consider. If the results of these experiments have been relayed back to Golemold, there will be naught to stop the Empire from repeating the trick. They could give the echo to anyone, to an entire legion. We must be ready. We must learn all we can of these gods-forsaken procedures, and Fordola remains our best source of information. She'll not be getting her wish. Not yet. Right. Keep faith, lass. If you're to convince others to follow you, you must believe what you're telling them. People will respond to passion, but not if it's feigned. I understand. Thank you, General. We shall leave the flames to it. Let's go. Alrighty then. Let's. Oh. Very deep, dark atmosphere. I've never known why I was given the echo, but this makes me want to put it to good use. The forcible extraction of ether from a living subject is invariably fatal. How many died that Fordola might gain her new abilities? Well, we could have counted the pods and then multiplied that by a certain amount. Just how much ether do you suppose is needed to get the echo into someone? I go looking for answers about the echo and end up getting schooled by Raban. Yet more evidence that I don't know what I'm doing. It's no wonder people listen to him and not me. General Aldin is a veteran of countless campaigns, Lise. You cannot compare yourself to a commander of his experience. I know, but I also know that I couldn't have convinced that moth to give up and go home. It makes me realize how much we rely on his authority, and how much I still have to learn. I wonder what he'll do when everything here is settled. I mean, it's his homeland. After going to the trouble of winning it back, might he not want to stay? 'Tis a quandary which countless refugees now face, to continue the life they'd built in Ul'dah, or start again in the land of their birth. Well... Ghoul'n, a moment! Pippin! I am newly returned from Ul'dah with a message from the Sultana. Her Grace desires an audience with you. She understands that you have responsibilities here, but asks that you visit the palace at your earliest convenience. Well, I must away and attend to other business. Until next time, my friends. Goodbye, Pippin. Glad to have seen you. An audience with the Sultana. Depending on the nature of her consultation, this might be the perfect opportunity to inquire about the General's future plans. Yes, we'd all like to know about those, Safino, but not everyone is as comfortable interrogating royalty as you. Take no notice of him, Ghoul'n. Alright, let's just go ahead and do that then. We'll go talk to the Sultana in a moment. In case you're wondering, I'm not planning on staying in Al Amigo. Too many bad memories. And besides, I like my new life. I know I could learn so much from Raban if he decided to stay, but it's his choice, and I'm not about to try and persuade him. Ul'dah needs him too. You know they do. A Sultana strings. Alright. Well, the question of how to put the Mad King's treasures to good use shows no sign of answering itself. Shall we be about it, Ironbolt? I am at your beck and call. And I should be getting back to my own tasks. I'll organize a squad to head down into the ruins, and then start preparing for the big meeting. Oh, send Nanamo my regards, Ghoul'n. Alright, Lise, will do. And ours too, if you please. We shall see you on your return. Return. Oh my god. I lost sight of how to pronounce things. I will not do that. I will not play with a devil right now. Not the liver, Moogle. Porta Pretoria, please. Ah, Porta Pretoria. Here we are. Let's finish the couple of quests that we did before. Did the Abaddons pose you any challenge? Nope. No, they didn't. Yes, these should do quite nicely. See how rubbery their tendons are? They should stretch far without snapping, making them perfect for keeping bandages in place and strapping on wooden limb replacements. We Ishgardians developed many techniques for emergency field procedures during the centuries of the Dragonsong War, though it says much of our history that we were pressed to invent such treatments. Yep. A healer will always do what he must to save the life expiring before him. It is a calling I could not ignore. My apologies, I did not intend to delay you with my ramblings. I thank you for your help. And that's the way that goes. Alright, Chocobo Man. Let's fly. You have another one down here. Hello? How are you? Tougher? My men are no longer in danger then. I think you've rushed into their aid, Lieutenant. These Daruvas you encountered, no one is certain how they came about, but one theory describes them as a manner of naturally occurring golem, crystals that have spontaneously shaped themselves into monstrous forms. They appear and act like living beings, but have no intelligence to speak of. All we know is that Daruvas are drawn to other creatures in a relentless hunt for either. Garabanians have learned to loathe and fear them. They used to hire mercenaries to clear out the worst of such nightmares, but it would seem the Imperials neglected even the simple task. They care not what befalls the citizens of their conquered provinces. I will take news of this incident to my superiors, and say that any potential Daruva hunts are properly scouted in the future. Again, you have my thanks. And that's the way that goes. Right, 49 parties all meet my conditions, and average time was 27 minutes, and we've been waiting for half an hour. I don't have any faith that we're going to be doing this now. So I'm thinking that I might ask the free company for help another day for that. I'll have it there, but if I have to like stop queuing in order to do something else, I'll definitely do that. Alrighty, the Chamber of Rule. Here we are. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Let's go, we're almost there. Oh hey, we're almost there. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, oh wow. I'm also not very concerned with doing the Alliance raid right now because we did need to do a little bit more MSQ. I did spend the last couple of streams finishing the Alpha and the Omega, you know? The Delta Scape, the Sigma Scape, and the Alpha Scape, so, you know. Hey, Bartholomew. My lord, it was an honor to face you in the tournament. Since that day, I have spent my every spare moment in the practice yard, striving to attain some fraction of your skill with the blade. Forgive me, you are here for your audience with the Sultana. Please proceed. Bartholomew, it was nice seeing you, man. My dear friend Nanamo Uldamo, I'm scared whenever you summon me.
Thank you for answering my summons in these most interesting times. You have been busy.
Quite, and I thank you for taking the measures necessary for everything to be safe and not have a re-experiencing of your previous assassination attempt. I appreciate it muchly, as it has been traumatizing. I hate that I cannot see my expression.
The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel.
Yes. Tell me about it. Is it about Raban?
I speak of Raban and his future.
Yes, of course. Let's talk about that then.
All know the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Uldar home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Alamigo.
Right you are.
And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss.
However, is he saying he's gonna stay?
Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side.
Yeah, I imagined as much. That's General Din for you.
I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend.
That is very sweet.
But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt.
Are you afraid he might just abandon you at some point later? Or what is this about?
Whether Raban chooses to remain in Uldar or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret.
I think at this point he's too involved with both to not feel any regret at all with either of his choices.
Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him?
Well...
It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a Sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears.
You're not wrong, but I'm scared for you.
Might I have your company for a brief adventure?
Oh, definitely yes!
Wonderful. Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
I feel like whenever royalty disguises themselves as commoners, it ends up being way more conspicuous. Man, can I not change my face? My faceplate? I don't have glamour at the moment. I don't have any glamours on me. Well, that's a lie. I do have some glamours. Glamour prism. Only one. Wait, is removing... Come on. No, it was fine. It was fine. Glamour prism. Nah, it's over here. Alright. Take the money and sell it with NPCs. Oh! Yeah. Also get a retainer. I need to learn where to do that. Where is the thing that I have currently equipped? Sort. There was something that didn't really look like it belonged. The molybdenum headgear offending I will discard. So it's not... whoops. But then, what the hell am I wearing? Kage Kakushin Somen. Savant Stop Hot. No, these are level 60. Oh, of course, it's not gonna be here. Duh. It's here. Cast Glamour. Thank you. And what do I want instead? Elements and Officer's Cap. No. I want the Steel Goggles. No, because I would not be able... And there are items you can throw in the armor at the end. I have gotten all of them. Like, the ones that I can, I have put into the armor. Sign Adventurer's Monocle, Inspector's Eyeglasses, Science Rogue's Bandana. I think I can do with the bandana. Yes, cast that, please. That's good. Oh yeah, I should also save that. Yeah. Look at that handsome face. Now you can see one of my eyes at the very least, and the rest of my face too. So now we can see my expressions during cutscenes and all that. I'm sorry I didn't do it sooner. It's just, sometimes it just doesn't occur to me. Outside the quicksand. Down we go, and we're gonna warp. We're gonna warp. I know I shouldn't really be saying this, but sometimes I still get lost here in Ul'dah. Sometimes I still get lost. Oh, Flustered Attendant. Yeah, I also have not yet done the different quests to get the new jobs that I can now get. We'll eventually get to that. Perchance you remember Lilira, the merchant's daughter. This is the persona I assume when I venture beyond this palace walls to observe my subjects unnoticed. Ordinarily, Papa Shang would accompany me, but for this particular outing, I need an advisor, not a minder. And that is why I requested your company. Over the course of your many adventures, you have met people from all walks of life, in every corner of Eorzea, and I would make use of your worldly experience. Now let us be on our way. Our first destination is Stone's Throw, just beyond the gate of Nold. Why walk when I can do this? And then, why walk when I can do this? Hello, Stone's Throw. You know, because it is a stone throw away from the capital. Look upon this procession of Tatar tents. These refugees camp in squalor, at the mercy of the elements and Thanalan's predators both. The city's mighty walls offer safety, when the streets overflow with people as it is, and unless blessed by the hand of Nath himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford a dwelling in Ul'dah. 20 years have passed since the fall of Alamigo, and 5 since the calamity. Yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate, not less. As Sultana, the blame falls upon me. Well, your hands have been tied, your grace. It's not that. It's not that... Well, yeah, her hands have been tied a little bit. Yes, my authority is limited, and that is an obstacle I must work to overcome. Shall we press on? I would follow the road to the unholy hair. The unholy heir. Let's go on Midgard Sormer. Although he is in the Odin sleep right now. My gosh, the hiccups are bad. The hiccups are really bad today. I must admit. Let's go. And we're gonna climb out. Through black brush we move in. Let's go and get some more context as to what she claims. The big doubts of life be. Sultana, here am I. It was here, in this holy and remarkable place, that my mother and father met their doom. I was but a child at the time. My parents were returning from an inspection of our interest in East Thanalan when an untimely rock slide crushed their carriage. To this day, it is not certain if the incident was simple misfortune or an expertly planned assassination. Raban once offered to reopen the investigation and bring me the truth he assumed I must surely crave, but I refused. Even if my parents' deaths were orchestrated by the monarchists, we could only have brought their hirelings to justice. The true villains, those who plotted to put me on the throne as a biddable puppet, were ever beyond our reach. Thus did I plan to strip the merchants of their power and place our nation in the hands of its citizens. Quite unaware of the consequences my actions would have for you and yours, I shudder to think how many goodly souls paid the price of my naivete. But I am no longer a child reciting words with witless obedience, and I will not be used as a pawn in the monarchist's damnable games. Forgive me my outbursts. You are one of the few people to whom I feel I can speak my mind. Come, let us return to Ulda and visit the Colosseum. Well, was that it? Well, I'm not gonna warp back. Let's go back on Gabriel Alpha. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-dum-bum-bum. Yeah, I'm not gonna warp back. Like, it's close. It's not really all that long of a trek either way. Listen to that music, listen to it play. Up, 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 up. Gate of Nald, we're in. And we were going to the Colosseum. Alrighto. Hello there. Gladiators Guild. Hello, yellow. Hello there. From the moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into an endless parade of document signing and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign, and sat where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what any of it meant. Yet one good thing did come from that ignominious chapter in my life, for it was during an official visit to the Colosseum that I first met Raban. The match I had been invited to attend was not at all what I expected. They had pitted the Bull of Alamigo against some dozen or so rival gladiators. Blinker though I was, I would not stand for so obvious an injustice, and demanded to see a fair fight, one man against another, and my royal wish was duly granted. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring which I had arranged for Raban to die at the sands that day. Regardless, my intervention meant that Raban had but a single opponent to dispatch, which he duly did, and when he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse, he saw that he would one day offer me his blade in service. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confess I dismissed it as a pleasant piece of theatre. But as you know, Raban is a man of his word. Though it took him another 5 years of fighting on the blood sands, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom, but a seat on the syndicate. And then I had my blade. Interesting. Oh, well, why should I just read it when I can also see it? Look at him with both his arms. Bam! Well. Listen to that victory theme. Bam, 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 ba-dam, ba-dam, ba-bam, bam, bam,
Your
bam,
Grace, you mustn't. The danger is too great. Please, Your Grace, come back. I beg of you.
Master Champ.
It seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Shum. Raban!
Your Grace, I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine.
Huh.
With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Uldar. And so, as tradition dictates, Rauben Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last.
I think wholeheartedly
Long live the Sultana, and long live Uldar!
that you have your answer then. He pledged his life to you, and you saved it too at one point, so even though it was not technically your intention to do so, you did. So, doesn't really matter that you saw a little bit of doubt in his eye. Like, of course he was gonna doubt a little because it's his homeland, but he's been helping over there. I think he's fine with that. He wants to stay with you. Words cannot well express what that man means to me. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Shan's love for me is that of a grandsire for his grandchild. But upon matters of governance, I cannot turn to bodyguards and maidservants for counsel. Raban, with the authority of his syndicate position, was the first sword I could wield. His was the only edge which could cut the strings that bound me. I get that. I want the stewed river bream. No, I want the persimmon pudding. That's the way that goes. So, what shall we do now, Your Grace? We must make haste. My absence will not go unnoticed by the Sultan's sworn for long, and there are other places I will visit. To the Arseneth Ossuary. How do you pronounce these things? How do you even pronounce these things? No, it's still within. Thaumaturge's Guild then. Yes, indeedy. I did say I get lost in Alamigo. I still get lost in Ulda from time to time, but I do know where my guilds are. The ones that I've actively participated on mostly. When the calamity threatened, Raban led the Alliance forces into battle on the plains of Cartano, and I remained here. I prayed with all my heart that Arkan Nuissoir would have the power to rouse the 12. Since that day, I have made a custom of visiting this shrine during each of my little excursions. Here, I seek the blessing of Thal, reflect upon my choices, and ask myself if I am fulfilling my duties as Sultana. You are rightly celebrated as a champion, because you have led the line in 100 battles for the good of Eorzea. In much the same way, I believe the measure of a monarch lies in how she leads her people in times of adversity. If I am to be a Sultana worthy of the name, I cannot turn my blind eye to the troubles facing Ulda. I have chosen my path, Ghoul'n. With Alamigo now freed from imperial chains, I finally see a way to aid the refugees. Already, many displaced Alamegans seek to begin the long trek home. To facilitate that process, I have made a small contribution, an artisan school in Rago's Reach for any who wish to learn new trades. Realistically, however, it will take years for such training to yield tangible benefits. But we do not have years. These people will need shelter and employment if they are to survive, and this time the Uldar Treasury shall provide. Precisely where and how to allocate the necessary funds is, of course, another question. Well, might you ask a member of the Syndicate for advice in this regard? Maybe Aldin? Or, yeah, someone from the Syndicate. I mean, that employs refugees. Oh, a suggestion. Mayhap a visit to the Gold Saucer is in order. Its proprietor is a member of the Syndicate, and he is one of the few who pay refugees a fair wage. I wonder, are you acquainted with Gottbert Mandeville? Yes. Yes, I am. Then I need not explain his eccentric nature. Let us make our way to the landing, and I will see that word is sent to the gold saucer. Godber should be only too glad to receive us. Shall it be an official Sultana visit, though? Well, such as that. Nope, nope. No need to that. No need for that. Just gotta go to the airship landing. Woohoo! Almost warped over to the gold saucer myself. That would have been embarrassing. Airship landing. Here we go. Hello, Sultana. I have ridden aboard a public airship before, but this shall be my first visit to the gold saucer. I must confess for some excitement. Aw, that's cute. Gold saucer, please. Yes. Thank goodness they do not charge for that. Because I can just warp here whenever. I mean, now that I'm here, might as well, right? Price claim? Nah, not yet. Hello? Purchase? Yes. Let us freaking go. Okay, so that is a no-go. 2, 4. That's 6 already, so this is not really convenient. 24 is out of the question as well. 4 and 9 is 13, that's a 20. So that's a guaranteed 306. I think I'm gonna get that. 9, 6 is 15, 20. Yeah, I would have also gotten that the other way around. That's fine. 3, 10, 18. No, that's fine. That's 5, 14. I think we got the better price. 1, 8, 14. Yeah, we got the better price. Yes, let's play again. 3. Okay, there's no 3, 2, 1. 7 and 6 is 13. 2 and 3. I'm also... if I try going... 7, 3, that's 10. No, I think it's a better idea to do this. Let's see. Nope. Well, 252 is not that bad. One last one. All corners. This is a possibility, so I'm gonna do that. Well, the 1, 2, 3 is also still a possibility. Yikes. Should I do this? I'm gonna do this. The 1, 2, 3 was there, but it was not this. Well, unfortunate. Also, can you please fix my stuff? Look at that. Oh my gosh. The stuff I was using as a red mage, rough shape. Good thing I did that. Okay. I'm done with my spending. I'm sorry, Sultana. I heard descriptions of its splendor, yet I had never dreamed it would be so bright and inviting. No, I couldn't possibly. We did not come here to frit away the royal coin. Godber will be expecting us. Come, let us head directly to the launch and ignore these gaudy temptations. Well, you call them gaudy, but like... they are temptations at the end of the day, for sure. For you, so... wouldn't really... be bad if you wanted to do some gambling. You can ask Godbird for a little MSG. I believe this is where we are to meet Lord Mandeville. Shall we sit while we wait his coming? Yeah. Yeah. Let me get ready for his voice. My apologies, your grace. I have kept you waiting. No apologies not necessary, Godbert. My request was sudden, and you were kind to make yourself available at such short notice. When the intrepid Ghoul'n Pepper and the Sultana herself come calling, there is no more important engagement. Thank you for the flattery. You are quite amazing yourself. As to the purpose of my visit, I would have your thoughts on how the Crown might best aid the refugees residing in Thanalan. You are aware, I am sure, that many of Alamigo's displaced sons and daughters long to return to their newly liberated homeland, and you are also aware of how they would suffer without shelter and work to sustain them. I would use our nation's wealth to spare them of that suffering. What advice have you for me on the matter of how it might best be distributed? The unusual circumstances of our meeting, and your Grace's choice of companion, would suggest to me a desire for an honest and unvarnished opinion. I shall give you one. My advice to you is, stop. Taxing Ul'dah's wealth to save Alamigan refugees is a terrible, terrible idea. You oppose my proposition? Most emphatically. I agree with your Grace that the refugees must have housing and employment, but what profit is there for Ul'dah in this arrangement? Profit? After all you have done for get Albanians displaced, I thought you the very last person to seek to benefit from the misfortune. Forgive me, your Grace, but you appear to be laboring under a misapprehension. It is a fine endeavor to support one's fellow man. I fear, however, that your stance is one born of pity. Your intent is to save the refugees, is it not? Well, for all our potential, we are indolent creatures by nature. If unconditional charity is all we know, then we begin to rely upon it, to expect it. And then we must consider Ul'dah's own poor and downtrodden. Should they hear of your spending the nation's coin, not to improve their lot, but to nurture the distant citizens of Alamigo, it is unlikely they will applaud your generosity. Surely it is not your Grace's intention to foster new resentments, but to spread goodwill. Yes? Indeed. Then any support I pledge to the refugees must promote self-sufficiency, whilst also serving the interests of the people of Ul'dah. Exactly so. Such an arrangement will create a far more equitable relationship with the returning Alamigans, even as it generates the revenue required to win the approval of your subjects. Well, you have given me much to ponder, Lord Mandeville. I thank you for your candor. Yeah. That is the end of that. A Sultana's duty. They said duty. So that's that. Is Lord Manderville away? Yes, yes they are. Alright, a Sultana's resolved now. Prophet, the thought never even crossed my mind. But standing about lamenting my naivety will not do anyone any good. I shall consider my lesson learned, and press on. Ghoul'n, are you perchance acquainted with any successful merchants? In my attempt at philanthropy is obliged to reap a profit. It would seem wise to consult someone with an act for business. I don't want to tell you all, Rito. Huh. Ordinarily, I would not trust any agent of the East Alden Art Trading Company, but if you hold this Hancock fellow in high esteem, I am content to be led by you. You may repay my fate by journeying to distant Kugani and speaking with him on my behalf. Eager though I am to visit those shores, I have not the leisure for a lengthy sea voyage. Now, assuming you will travel as adventurers are wont to do, I shall await your report by the Aetheryte in Ul'dah. A fair journey to you, Ghoul'n, and a swift one, if you please. Yeah, I won't be traveling by... Yeah, I won't be going on that boat again. So... Kugane. Hello? Oh yeah, that is the one. Yeah. Life imitate arts, imitate life. This is a new one. I'll go grab that. I'll go grab that before continuing on with MSQ. Like I said, I lost faith a long time ago, but we're at an hour already, and the average wait time was supposed to be 30 minutes. Well, 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 if it isn't Ghoul'n. Oh, right. This is the other Hildebrand quest. Whoops. Looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, have I got news for you. So I've been asking after that wolf burglar fellow, the one that left that cheeky note claiming credit, you remember? And it seems he's not quite as sneaky as he thinks he is. Oh, he's robbed plenty of rich merchants' mine, I'll grant you that. No doubting he was him either. Never fails to leave a calling card, this one. Too proud to leave people wondering for even a moment. But folks have laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after talking to all the white witnesses, I had enough information to try and sketch a picture of the devil himself. Well, what can I... Beautiful. Not bad for a self-trained artiste, would you say? I'm just not gonna say anything. Huh, not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then, back to the drawing board, the metaphorical one that is. Let's you and me seek out the question, the rich and famous, the sort of folks the burglar's been targeting, and see if we can't learn something anew. I'll head to Kuganidori, and you can check out the tea house and the hostelry. Right. The thing with a lot of these is that there's cutscenes in the middle. Oh, hi! There's something that I did not miss seeing here. You are completely banned. Goodbye. Let's see. The Umeniko Tea House. Perhaps you thought me wealthy because I patronize a tea house. On the contrary, this is my sole indulgence. Whereas strong in mind, I would forgo it, but alas, the heart will not be denied. Fair. Fair. Let us go, let us climb, and talk to more people here. I am home to talk to Uraki. Too long has it been since I shared a pipe with an agent. Oh, sorry. Too long has it been since I shared a pipe with an agent. How fortunate. You have no desire for a smoke. Only talk of the wolf burglar. I see. I have no personal experience in which to draw, so I doubt I can be much assistance. What I know is known to all, but if you insist, he is a lone wolf without comrades, and despite their best efforts, the Sekisegumi has no leads. Some say that this has emboldened the man. Each step is more brazen than the last. He has even been witnessed practicing his trade in broad daylight, if you can believe it. That is the extent of my knowledge. Now, if you will not favor me with tales of your own, as you leave me to my pipe, it is far less demanding company. Right. Oops. Not the intention at all. Sorry. I do have a quest to do. Bam. Fell down. Alrighty. Coming up. Hello, pretty pundit. I say, the Kugani Wolf Burglar was just sullying my ears with that rascalion's name as I attempt to take a moment to relax and take in the fresh air. Bah, it's no use. The moment is ruined. I too fell victim to the wolf's villainy, like so many others. Oh, if he had seen the vase before he took it. If there was any justice in this world, he would have been paraded through the streets and boiled alive in Tenkonto. Bit harsh, don't you think? Alrighty then. Let's go over. Oh. Well then. I'm getting eepy. It's only been 2 hours. But I've done only MSQ today, so it's also a little bit fair. Well, there was one dungeon, but still. And we're at 3 people right now. It's definitely not happening today, I don't think. Oh, my back. Oh. Hey, Hancock. Ghoul'n, to what do I owe the pleasure? Or are you here in business? You know, I beg your pardon? Her Grace the Sultana would have my opinion on how best to invest the wealth of Ul'dah. My dear Ghoul'n, I have you to thank for this recognition, I am sure, and I am flattered that you came to me, truly flattered. But why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the master? Upon matters of profit, there is no living soul better qualified to advise her grace than Chairman Lolorito, a man whose morning exertions are said to fill his guard-robe with gold. I shall be happy to arrange a meeting for you, say at the Science former headquarters in Thanalan. The Waking Sands would seem a suitably neutral venue for negotiations, don't you think? Fare you well, Ghoul'n, and may your dealings prove fruitful. I would have actively refused if I had known that that was the thing that was going to happen. At any rate, is it Forgotten Springs? No. No. Is it Camp Drybone? It's not, right? I forget. I forget where I'm going. Oh, sorry. It's this one. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sultana. I ended up involving Lolorito by accident. I should not have trusted Hancock. I don't know why I did in the first place. And honestly, I'm a little bit pissed. Hello? Your Grace? I'm sorry. We're having a meeting with Lolorito. Welcome back, Ghoul'n. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? Well, not exactly. With Lolorito! And you agreed to this! I am well aware of his standing in the field of business, but I'd hoped to keep the monetarist at arm's length, and him in particular. Nay, I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Ul'dah effectively. Very well, I will meet with Lolorito. Let us go on ahead to the Waking Sands and prepare for his coming. Alright, let's go. Yikes. Are we just gonna be there, or do I have to work? Or maybe not. We are right here. So this is where the Fiends first congregated. I have heard many tales, but never had occasion to visit. To work then. The hour of the meeting draws near, and I would gather my thoughts. Pray see to it that we have the appointed room to ourselves. That I will do. And that I did. Let's meet. Will this be voiced, though? I think it will be. It should, right?
A personal summons from the Scions.
Yep.
This must be important business indeed.
Yep.
Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
Are you sure about that? Welcome in. Take a seat, please. Yep, well... No. No.
You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask.
Thank you.
There. Would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira?
Of course you knew.
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I am glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito. But shall we proceed to the business at hand?
Please do.
By all means. I must say, I am most eager to hear your proposal.
Yeah, I'm not eager to have you
Simply
here.
put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate.
Good.
But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Ul'dah and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan?
Yep.
I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Let's hear it from you, man.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more.
Well, we're playing politics now, so remember, she did want to give charity at first.
To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Huh, I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
Well, that's where you come in. You have the
How
expertise.
swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gir Abania.
Oh no, don't ask
and
me.
You know the land far better than I.
That was way back when, man. Like that was June. It's December.
Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees?
No.
Which has the greatest potential to flourish?
Oh no.
Given the appropriate investment.
This is not good. Why are you asking me? Alagana, Alagiri, or the Sultry? Uh-oh. Help. Help. This is a big question. I don't think it's the well, the Sultry would actually benefit quite a bit. Alagana and Alagiri still have, like, people there. But we took them away to become rebels, so... I mean, all three would benefit a lot from the investment. But the one that has the most potential, being right in the way towards the, you know, the capital, and like having a lot of the youths in there, and a lot of the poor as well. The Sultry would be one. Because Alagana and Alagiri are previous settlements of Alamigo. Does it really matter what I will say here? I'm scared. What? Thank you for saving me from the question. Truthfully, truly. No one cancel or I will cry. Holy crap, are we actually doing this? Holy crap, are we actually doing this? We are actually doing this. Oh my god, they saved me from the question. Oh my god, they saved me from the question. Welcome to the lost city of Rabanastre. I had lost all faith. There are no alliance members. What do you mean there's no alliance members? Royal City of Yalnasta. Here we are. Okay then, party. Let's go. Hiya. Oh wait, it is not an alliance raid. It is just a big party. Why am I this confused? On the duty, yeah, I cannot look at it right now, but like, activate my stance, please. These are no ordinary birds. No, they are not. Merry Big Mess. There's the alliance. Okay, here we go. Oh gosh. That is too many hits. I'm asleep now. Marius the Corrupt. Oh my gosh, I wish I understood the mechanics. Shall I? Is it necessary though? Everyone shake it off. Once, twice, thrice, once more, and again. Now pull that in. There we go. Okay, Blizzard 3. Okay. I don't understand the mechanics. Rewind? What? What is happening? I am so very confused right now. Freeze dark water, still my body, still my soul. Where am I going? Is this a place? I think so. Okay. Jeez, Once, twice. Let's see this. Drown my enemies. E-core. Yeah, prioritize the ads. Good. Oh, excuse you. Difficult to breathe. Oh, I see. There's more plume toads. Gosh darn. The breathless. Sorry. There we go. That was fine. We are in A. Not this. Abolition astrologer's eyeglasses. What level are they? Level 70? Not yet. At some point I will be able to come back regularly. Today might just not be a good time. Give me that. Over here. Okay. Come on, A. Let's go. There's more. Come on. That's a lot of hits. Are we done? I think we're done. Health's alive, they say. Oh, crap. Well, poor person over there. Oh, and these are all mimics. Good job, everyone. That was amazing. Alright. I am so confused. Empire using their might to put down rebellions within the city, but this destruction is too widespread. What if that creature we fought earlier? What do you mean? Harsh Maul, bringer of order. Oh, you started it! Hash browns, bring her breakfast. Fair. Quake 4. Ow. You, sir, shall stop. Everyone shake it off. Oh, yikes. Where's everyone going? Oh, that's where everyone was going. Good, cool. I knew that. I knew that. I was not panicking. You were panicking. I had honestly given up hope on this happening today. Yeah, that's Final Fantasy 14 for you. There's a lot of goofy people, and I like that. Ouchie. That was a big hit. Command tower? Uh-oh. No. Crap. We do not take kindly to that, sir. Ah, jeez. I got hit by that, yep. Yep, stop accumulating your mana. That is gonna hit me. Oh, it got everyone. Cool. Cool. No doubt. Why are we playing? Ah, crap. I didn't see where this one came. It's gonna fall on me. Move away. I dodged one, and then I got on the other one. Thank you. Okay. Bring it up. Bring the health up. Bring this up. Bring that up. Good. Gravy. Everyone shake it off. Once. Twice. Thrice. 4 times. And then this. Ah, stay away. That. Uh-oh. I see those. Yikes. Dude, stop. So much to pay attention to. I'm not really overwhelmed at this point, but it's still quite impressive. Oh, great. There's ads. Uh-oh. No. No. Come on. So close. So close now. Got him. That was so bad. Alright, what do I got? No, don't want the slops. Do not want those. Oh, we got a big mimic here. Hey, but we're about halfway done with this. Jesus, stop rushing in. All good. So I'm blinded by effects. No worries, thanks for letting us know. Should I not have effects on? I mean, I sometimes are blinded, but like... am. I sometimes am blinded, but like I don't mind it all that much because I like looking at the actual effects. Come on. Come up here. You're almost down. You're almost down. Come on. Yikes. I skipped one by accident. We got him. Splash Mountain? Oh, it is Splash Mountain. Cool. The Garamscythe Waterway. I am so confused. What is happening in the city? That's scary indeed. It sucks not being able to see what the AoE effects on the ground. Oh, yeah. That... Oh, excuse you. I wasn't supposed to come to this side. I was supposed to go with A. Was this A? Alright. Well then. I'll keep going then. Yikes. Here comes another. I forgot I'm a Lala and can't swim. Wait, what? Oh, we don't have any Lalafels. Nope, did not see them. There we go. Do this. The weight of your sins weigh you down. I know there's this running gag in which Lalafels are all evil, but like, very much so, yeah. They kind of make me lighter. That is funny. Oop. It's safe, guys. You'll land in water. Vesalia. Impossible. Not exactly. No, I mean, we've made it here, huh? Activate that. The Lalas know what they did. They do. Lalas know. I just have a wonderful time whenever chat is like that, so damn serious. It's always great. It's not always like that, but it's every time that it's like that, it's great. Excuse you. Crush Helm seemed like it summoned gods. Listen to me, I'm signaling to your ear now. The line AoE doesn't change based on distance, but it does spawn the arena split AoE after. So keep it near him. Okay. Good. Good to know. Profocale. Here we go. Everyone. Yeah, got it. Random voice in my head. I love these people. Oh, my back. I'll just do that. Oh, snap. I got run over. Dude. La caracola mágica. Whoa! What is this? I'm keeping it for just one. Yikes. Thank you. Am I missing some mechanics? Seems like it. I follow the others. Me too. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? Damage down. Oh, gosh. And half my... Well, not half my health. But still a considerable amount of health. I'll see here. RKO Demon. You gone, my dude. Ow. My face is gonna get hit. Good. Can y'all... Thanks. I am the maestro of the orchestra. Yes. Yes. It's not that bad right now because of being in the alliance raid, so there's another 2 tanks that should probably know what they're doing. But at the same time, like, sometimes it is rough. Oh, there they are. Okay, sorry. Embrace. What are those? Please don't enemy summon. Come on. Did I get hit? No, I did not. Okay. Okay, it trampled me again. You deal less damage now, dude. Some of these are long. Longer than others. Jesus. It wasn't that bad. Everyone shake it off. Yep. Oh. Well, drat. I stepped right into that. Oops. One. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then run away. Did not matter. Let's go. Thank you for believing in me, Poe. I know I got this. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one. Yeah, I'm like, why did no one step on that one? Oh, jeez. I'm glad that you're laughing with it, too. That's part of the reason why I do this. Let's go, let's go. Embrace. Almost final. Oh gosh, I didn't read what that was. What was it? Give a min after for new peeps to watch cutscene. Yes, please. I need that. I rolled a 5, dude. I rolled a 5 on the card. Oh, if someone messes up, we laugh and then we help each other and then we laugh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like that. I'm running out of water too. Hello. You're gonna regret doing that. Oh, that was my back again. Oof. Yeah. Not the best decision you took there, was it?
Who dares disturb the slumber of Argath Fadalfos, rightful king of Ivalice?
Pepper, Ghoul'n Pepper.
Descendants of House Beowulf? Then by my sword shall I banish your souls to the deepest hell.
Even after all, I can still get the loot. Bruh, they're watching cutscene. Yeah, move to the sealed area. People that don't really wait kind of piss me off a little, but yeah. There we go. Mapping the realm. For me, was moving. And it has bigger chances than greed in the loop system. That is good to know, actually. F them for pulling when there is a cutscene. Not only that, but they were told, like, hey, there's people with cutscenes, so... Bring sword marker to middle. Okay. Crap. Bleeding and Kirchhoff. Okay, this does not bode well. Yikes. Some people do that by accident, but the others can just let that person get killed or the wipe can get to restart. Yeah. That's true. That was not all that much to stand on. Listen to Bingus, yes. Someone definitely should. Bingus is a real one, for sure. Like, not understanding any of the mechanics and having to piece them together in real time is hard. You know the way. Shard of Emptiness. Let's go. There you go.
You do not belong in my world. Step into nothing.
Come now. Like, even before Inarius said it, they have been really good teaching them. Yeah, exactly. They've been good. They've been good about it. I got the movement again. Yeah, they do. Oh gosh, what am I? I hate that. I hate that. Always have. No? Okay, thank you. Jesus, the misdirection sucks. Everyone shake it off. The voice of God commands you to turn away. Oh. Whoops. Was I supposed to turn away or not? To flee and not stop. Oh, so I should listen to the voice of God. Good. Swords to the center. One of them went all the way around. Whoa, whoa! Wow. Whenever I see Fire 4, I think it says Fire TV. I might be a little bit traumatized. No, no. Are there any other left? How am I taking control of that aggro? Okay, here goes nothing. Got him. Zodiac Thriller. We completed the royal city of Rabanastre.
This body, it is not my own.
Oh, gods, what have I done? Save me! Ramza! Save me!
Driven to madness by the stone. Yikes. That was not good. Wow. Thank you. The royal city of Rabanastre complete. Right. Alright, let's see. Player recommendation. Inarius. We don't have. Oh, wait. Well, I'll give it to Inarius because we don't have Bingas. Now on this, yeah, he was in another party. I will need the orchestrion rolls. Did not get them. Yeah, okay. I will pass on these. And I will greet this. Shall I greet it or shall I need it? I think I'll greet it. Or need it. Ah, what the hell? I'll need it. Yeah, did not get it. Sad. All right. I'll end up running it again at some point, so. Got a stone. Hello? I see an R on there. Where am I? Father! Ramza and the Warrior of Light. Yes, I know of you, but that you should come to my rescue. Words fail me. A poor playwright I must seem. Oh? Excuse you? This escalated so quickly. Hey, platypus people, I don't like that you're doing this. The term you're looking for is thank you, upon which note I, Bakamnon, bounty hunter, do humbly thank you, Warrior of Light, for delivering me this fine gift. Now hand over the aura sight, unless you wish to see the desert sands turn red. And be quick, Biduk here does not have the steadiest of hands. That one, she will bring it to me. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a mistake coming in here with more people. Not really. I wish I could be a machinist to be like, did you really bring a knife to a gunfight? Look at his face, dude. So eager. Oh? Ah. Yes, this is it. The Duma. And to think we found it so close to Doma. The Duma of Doma. Oh, he did bring a gun to the knife fight. Enough, Bwagi. We would not have our guests think us underbred. What? You have what you want, you thieving lizards. Now unhand him, so it's not platypus people. Of course, a Banga is always true to his word. I will be keeping this, though. Excuse? Oh. Well, the father's saved. Father! Not great. Definitely not great. You've only yourselves to blame for this. But if you mislike the thought, you could always blame the gods. I am going to take a 1-minute break because I forgot to do Duolingo today. And I don't want to lose my streak. I only have to write this like 2,000 times in less than a minute. I hope I am able to. Oh my gosh. Please. Please, please, please. Allow me to. Allow me to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 traces. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, this is to iimasu. I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it. Oh my gosh! I do not need that ad. Oh my god. Did it, did it. Whew. I preserved the streak 394 days. That was something. That was something else. Holy moly. And immediately this changed to a different day. So again, I have not done my Duolingo for the day, but I can do that later. Oh my god. You've only yourselves to blame for this. Oh, sorry. You've only yourselves to blame for this. But if you mislike the thought, you could always blame the gods. Not that they are listening. Get up, fool. We are leaving. Oh, really? Didn't die from the shot. Point blank shot you gave him. Would you rather just cut him with the propellers or something? That owl is dangerous. Yes. Yes, he is. You're going to be alright. Hey, Mr. Dad. We cannot see to your father's hurts here. Come on. We must get him back to the Prima Vista. The Prima Vista. Alright. I was saved by from the question. How I have to ask you wholeheartedly because I was doing MSQ stuff and the question came up when the Sultana and Lolorito asked me what settlement in Alamigo, like in Garabania, would be better developed with the investment in it. Is there a right or wrong answer in that, or does it affect the outcome? Like what I say, does it affect anything? Gentleman's remains deep in slumber, but his breathing is steady and his fever has subsided. I think it doesn't affect... Okay, thank you. For now, all we can do is wait. I've sent word to sit. I hope you don't mind. I kinda don't. That's fine. Alright. Incredibly, we have made progress on this after a full hour of waiting. Hey, Sid. Will this be voiced? Maybe not. I don't think so. Alma, Ramsa, can you ever forgive me? And you, Sid, It was never my intention to put you to such trouble. I am ever in your debt. You would have done the same for me, gentlemen. Besides, it was Ghoul'n here who went to all the trouble. If anyone deserves your thanks, it's him. Just a different dialogue or a tiny reaction, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. He is right. I have done naught to deserve your kindness, yet I am its beneficiary nonetheless. Thank you, Pao. Well, Sid, we find ourselves in a different situation together again. So, if I understand correctly, you're saying Auracite does not work to facilitate the possession of a living host by an icon, as was assumed to be the case with Isael and the Archbishop, but rather absorbs the host's ether, its very soul, and somehow transforms it before returning it to the host's body. If that is the case, our Sharlayan allies will need to be informed immediately. But I suppose the real question here is, did you find what you came looking for? The legend would have us believe that Delita Herald, the commoner who would be king, was the sole hero of the Zodiac Wraith story, but as I have discovered, there was another. 2 others, in fact. Siblings whose roles faded from subsequent retellings of the story. A brother and sister by the names of Ramsa and Alma. Then, to prepare for this assignment, I pored over every published work on Ivalisian legend I could lay my hands on, and nowhere did I find any mention of these siblings. We did not hear about it before, but I did. I uncovered irrefutable evidence that Delita had a close companion named Ramsa who aided him in his rise to power. This in turn led me to Alma, and that I might never lose sight of the truth, I named my own children after these lost players. Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, are your kids named that for a reason? I'm sorry, I never told you any of this, Sid, but you must believe me. Ivalice has never been a mere pastime of mine. It is and forever will be my calling, my purpose, my family's purpose. Go on. I think this might be time paradox. Like, I might be smelling a time paradox. Thank you, Bo. I got the text. The world knows me as Genomi's Sen Lexentale, yet that is but my stage name. My true name is Araslam Durai. Countless generations past, it was my ancestor who penned the Durai papers, an account of Ivalice and the War of the Lions that details what truly occurred during that turbulent era. You are tired, father. Rest. I will continue. Long ago, an orphan by the name of Oran Dural crossed paths with both Ramsa and Delita. After Delita's rise to power, Oran found himself in the service of the pauper become king. Following the War of the Lions, say the transfer of that quest, which is what they answer depending on what option you pick. Now your heart and soul can actually rest. Thank you so much for that, because I was panicking before with the choice. Following the War of the Lions, Oran believed the people of Ivalice had the right to know the truth of Ramsa's involvement, and set about documenting his deeds. When the church learned of his intent, however, they branded him a heretic and had him burned at the stake. The Dural papers were never published, and any existing copies were gathered and sealed away in church vaults. The truth about Ivalice long with them. What was so damning that it could thrive with the church to do such a thing? Oh no, Mr. Father. The answer to that question can be found in this book, the only surviving transcript of my ancestors' chronicle, copied from an early draft and passed down for untold generations. With this, my father and I apply to reveal the truth and restore honor to my family name. Oh? Forbidden Chronicles? A secret family legacy? Not that I doubt you, gentlemen, but how do you expect to convince people of all this when well nigh every soul in the realm believes Ivalice to be nothing but a bedtime story? by proving that it is anything but. And when people see that Ivalice was real, the rest will fall into place. Right. Were it as simple as bringing forth the chronicle and submitting it for the review, we would of course have done so long ago. But alas, it is not. The Dural papers, you see, are written in High Ivalician, an ancient tongue long extinct. My father, his father, and his father before him labored tirelessly to decipher the stone, but for want of other sources made only fitful progress. A word here, a phrase there. It wasn't until a recent expedition to Rabanastre turned up several well-preserved artifacts that we were able to translate a small portion of the papers. Then the diary stolen by the Bangag bounty hunters? I'm afraid so. Everything we had learned of the language was contained in those pages. Then we're back to where we started. Not exactly, no. Not necessarily. We still have the transcript, as well as some of the new translated passages, and, of course, my father's impeccable memory. I have come too far to allow so simple a setback to deter me from my purpose. I will show the world the truth of it, if it is the last thing I do. Please don't say that. That is quite ominous. It is, as Master Ghoul'n said, he is a man obsessed, and I fear Ivalice's grip on him will only grow tighter. My father was fortunate to escape Rabanastre with his life, and already he speaks of continuing his quest. Promise me you'll keep him safe, please. That I will. No worries about it, Alma. Hello? Oh. Oh? Well, where was another one? Yeah, we're back at Kugane. Ramza is an ass. I cannot wait to learn why. I can only say that. After what I've seen here, I'm all but convinced that Ivalice exists, at least in some form. The problem will be gathering sufficient evidence to convince the thousands of scholars and historians who have based their careers on the presumption that it doesn't. Not that I've ever been one to shy from a challenge, especially when it means the story of the century. But if you're in, Ghoul'n, then I'm in. If you're not in, well, I'm still in. Either way, you'll be hearing from me again soon. Not much, I promise you. Hey, we get 2 orchestrion rolls. Oops, sorry. The Phlegington card I can sell later, so I will do that. Background story orchestrion roll. Alright, let's begin the new one. The random player jumping in the background. Always love to see that. Uninvited. Ghoul'n, where in the world have you been? Right in front of you. Did you not receive Alma's summons? Principal Lexington's research into the aura site might finally have borne fruit. We must hurry to the Prima Vista before they embark on some grand and perilous adventure without us. Well, I kind of disagree with you, but sure. Hex loves these? Oh! So, I might imagine that it would not be a bad idea to ask for their help in the coming days. Yes, let's go to the Prima Vista. Awesome. Hello. We are returned. Ghoul'n, Lady Mirella? Lady Mirella? Thank you for answering my summons. Master Ghoul'n was kind enough to send for an Archon from Charlian, and I thought it only right that you be present to hear her findings. To be frank, summoning Mikoto was more Y'shtola's idea. I simply came along to see what light she could shed on this mystery. Oh really? Yasuo asked for help since it was the first time I joined these and she was there with us. That is awesome. I guess it stands to reason then. That you know she loves her. Like, she loves these. I am Mikoto of House Jinba, a Doman. Though my years in Charlayan have made me a stranger here, you must be Ghoul'n Pepper. Fabled liberator of men, slayer of false gods, fighter of light. I thought you'd be taller. you're looking up at me. So, what are the findings then? Let us speak of the crystal. Okay. The Otias, one but of many Auracite shards that aided noble Delita's rise to regent. My apologies. The Otias is no ordinary crystal, even discounting its obvious historical importance. The specimen is more than a simple manifestation of elementary aspected energies. It is, rather, an ethereal lodestone whose facilitation of both the absorption and transmission of distinct frequency and R-type harmonic vibrations has been observed to promote ethereal amplification. The resultant neuroharmonic disturbance allows for a highly unique emittance of CPRS waves that, instead of radiating outward with a determined factor of dispersal, instead resonate inward at a frequency so labored, my estimates place the rate of VRT decay at upwards of several centuries, though I must admit it, I lack sufficient varieties to complete a truly comprehensive graphical assessment. Huh. While that explanation may elicit admiring nods from your professors at the Academy, it will earn you only blank looks here. Take a deep breath and try again. This time in a language those of us without the echo might comprehend. Did you not understand it? My apologies. I merely thought... It's okay, Mikoto. Just try again. Apologies will see us no nearer to an answer. A simpler explanation will. Jeez, Sid. Mikoto's a good potato. I can see that. Simpler, right. Ether is not only the building block of all things material, but those immaterial as well. Thoughts, memories, feelings, one's very will, are all understood to be ethereal phenomena, and can be measured as such. Unlike most crystals, which only can emit elemental energies, Auracite is tuned not only to absorb ether, but etheric specific to the material. That ether is then stored and multiplied within its crystalline confines until external stimuli precipitate the release. Well, that was a little bit more understandable. I did get it. Try again. Under appropriate conditions, a strong will or desire can become imprinted upon the Auracite and stored until fermentation, at which time the desire becomes manifest. Fermentation? What my studious young friend is trying to say is that the Otius takes one's deepest fantasies and makes them reality. Yes, that is simpler. You may choose to think of it as a process akin to that of summoning a primal. Oh no. There being one marked difference, primal summoning requires a supplemental energy source, such as a horde of elementally charged crystals. Auracite, on the other hand, has the capacity to serve as its own source of power. I get that. Love the accent you hear. Thank you. We know from the Dural papers that Argath was never king of Iblis. He was slain in battle during the War of the Lions. Yet, the Argath encountered during the recent expedition carried himself as if he had been crowned regent. I believe this was merely because the Auracite in his possession realizing his desire to rule. Oh? I am informed that he uttered the same words over and over again for the duration of the confrontation which unfolded. If that is the case, it is possible that it was not actually Argath who uttered them, but the Auracite itself. Huh. If the Dural papers are accurate, Argath was a weak and petty noble who believed that his blood entitled him to power. The Auracite took that belief and twisted it into the abomination we, Ghoul'n put to the sword. Right.
Then you're saying the crystal could prove a threat?
The Aurosite, the Aurosite armor, and not necessarily. Ramsa seemed to fare well enough. There is no record of the young regent being manipulated by the artifacts he gathered. In the hands of the just, the Aurosite should prove harmless, even beneficial. So we need to learn how to use it then. To paraphrase, it is not the weapon that kills, but the one who wields it. Now, where have I heard that before? Oh yes, it was Emperor Galvus' justification for taking the marvels of Magitech and applying them to the manufacture of arms, where after all was a harm if it allowed him to bring order to the 3 great continents.
You draw an intriguing parallel, Master Garland. The properties of these crystals are so singular, I do begin to wonder if they, like Magitech, are products of science and not nature. That they are created by someone to... But who? What manner of person would even be capable of such a feat?
Well, I don't know. There's been multiple civilizations that had a lot of technological advances. Oh, Link Pearl, sorry. What's up? Hey Sid, mind sharing? Nope, he does not want to share, not even his own dialogue. No, that is an interesting question, the answer to which I look forward to hearing. Regrettably, I have pressing matters to attend to elsewhere. Fear not, however. Mikoto's insight will prove far more beneficial than anything I might accidentally contribute. Good day to you all. You can always blame the Alagans first. It is usually their fault. I actually fear that, yes. Alagans were really bad apples. Oh, my back is killing me. I'm gonna end soon.
What I don't understand is... If the Duma was imprinted with Argath's deepest desires, then whose desires are rattling about inside the Otias?
Apples. Like Homer Simpson. Apples.
I had the self-same question, and thus conducted a thorough inspection of the crystal upon my arrival. The results were inconclusive. Traces of ethereal activity were present, but to all intents and purposes, the vessel was empty. Empty? But what are the voices I heard?
Well, like your dear friend Pao, that too. Voices? I had nothing of the sort. The only voices you heard, Alma, were in your stubborn head.
Ransa, why won't you...
Oh yeah, I see why you said he's an ass. Shall we speak of voices then? What of yours, Alma? Our resident voice of dissent. You have done naught but question the wisdom of our research from the moment we left Garlemald. Would you put your petty worries above our family's calling?
No, I would never...
You would never? Then why involve a gossip monger, a goody two-shoes, and this flying mole? There's a Moogle. Please tell me you can see that. The Moogle. Hi there, Moogle. What's up? Kapo. Let's get a read on their personality and their name. Can we? Shall we?
Oh, my neck. Am I interrupting? Oh, please do, go on. My acceptance into your fine troops' ranks can wait until all have said their piece, Kupo. Gods, get this... Mont Blanc. The name is Mont Blanc. Denizen of Dalmasca's deserts. Sorry. Seeker of thrills, adventure extraordinaire. But you may call me Mont Blanc, Kupo. Dalmasca has long been known as a melting pot for myriad cultures, where minor races such as the Sikh, the Banga, and the Viera might live in relative harmony with here, Ellison, and others. Yet there is no record of a prominent Mughal population. Probably because they're hidden. Most likely because we are neither prominent nor populous. My people are nomadic by nature, ever drawn to the elusive frontier and the freedom she promises, Kupo. A Mughal? Of course I'm a Mughal, Kupo. You'd like the adorable wings and the fluffy palm would have given it away. Now, about my admission to the Majestic... I will allow no such thing. The Majestic is the Empire's premier theatre company. We will not sully its good name by granting refuge to a fluttering ball of fur. And furthermore, how in the world did this abomination board the Prima Vista in the first place? Oh, I hate him already. He wasn't this bad before. Oh, Kupo, don't cry. By means of his wings, were I to guess. As for his admission of our company, I do not seem to recall race, creed, or allegiance on my list of prerequisites, do you? No, father. Very well then, Mont Blanc, what is it exactly that calls you to the stage? Our stage. Ah, my back. What else? The Zodiac Brave story, Kupo. Never before have I witnessed something so amazing, so moving. Sitting, well, technically hovering there in the audience as the story unfolded around me, I knew I was witnessing something special, something positively transcendent, Kupo. It was then that I realized I either had to be a part of it or go to my grave a bitter and broken Mughal. Cute. Was this realization before or after you saw you simply had to become the realm's greatest marauder, Kupo? Uh-oh. Ooh, I'm gonna stand up. It's been 3 hours since I last stood up. Oh my gosh. Herdy, how did you... Ooh, my legs. Oh gosh. Perhaps you have more success at running away if you didn't reveal your grand designs to every other fool you happen to meet, Kupo. You're anticipating what I'm about to say. Yeah, thank you very much for that, Poe. Was it not but 2 nights ago you took up the axe, Kupo? Now here you are, professing your passion for the stage before carving even a single notch in your haft. Do you not remember? To he who churns the butter goes the sweetest bread. But how is one to savor said buttered bread if his head is in the belly of a fearsome beast? You accuse me of giving up when I merely came to the realization that continuing would end in failure. Only through a change of course would I reach my final destination, Kupo. And that destination is what, Mama? Are you sure it is not Geomancer, Arithmetician, Templar? Do not bother answering, Kupo. We all know you'll be singing a different tune come cockcrow. Cockcrow? Ah, that is so much better. That is where you are mistaken, Herdy. I was destined to be the Splan. The Thesplan? I was destined to be a thespian. Ah, thespian, sorry. I can feel it in my fur. The role of Delita was made for me. Made for me, Kupo. Delita. Kupo, enough! You had to be a guardian. The actors in our company train at the Empire's finest institutes. They represent the pinnacle of the profession not only in Garlemald, but across the entire world. A vagrant bat mole like you could never hope to share a stage with such artists, let alone play the part of a hero like Delita. You yourself admitted you were too craven to face a solitary beast. How do you imagine you would fare against a pack of theater critics? Any troupe would need to prove of valor before it could even consider... Craven? Call me a cheat and call me a cur, but do not, sir, call me Craven. I accept your challenge. Slay but one foul beast by mine own hand, and the Majestic Theatre Company will accept me into its ranks, Kupo. Wait, I issued no such... You are all here witnesses, Kupo. When I return with the head of a terrible beast in my gore-stained hands, you will be honor-bound to welcome me, Mont Blanc de Mama, into the fabled ranks of the majestic. Good day. Oh, well, wonderful. What do we do now? What do? We do nothing. If that bat mold wishes to throw himself in the horns of a stampeding zoo, I will not stand in his way. I believe the proper term of derogation is molebat, and I should warn you, Muggles do not take kindly to those who use it. Why must you always put yourself above others, brother? Did you learn nothing from Argat's wretched example? Mont Blanc would never have set off on this fool's errand had you not made a challenge. If anything befalls my brother, his blood will be on your hands. Ghoul'n, you are the only one among us capable of locating Mont Blanc and preventing disaster. On behalf of my brother, I beg your assistance. Is he not gonna get mad because you said on behalf of my brother? Yikes. I apologize. I must learn to control my anger, but sometimes it can be so difficult. No, you're difficult. Muggles are prominent players in Invalation legend, but none of the tales mention their capacity for flight. Something lost in translation, perhaps. However, did Ramsar come to be so thoroughly obnoxious? He and his sister couldn't be more different. I agree there. Shortly after arriving here, I was presented with a study which suggested that consuming large quantities of honey improved brain function. The results were so compelling that I almost felt moved to try, until, that is, I saw the work had been commissioned by one of Eorzea's foremost confectioners. It may be long to return to Sharlayan. Forgive me, was there aught else you wish to ask? Of the Duma? As you saw in the ruins of Lesalia, the Duma makes manifest the desires of its owner. On that occasion, Argath Tadalfus. When you defeated the would-be king... Mikoto is absolutely great. His ether was released from the aura site, and the attunement broken, rendering the crystal empty once more. Alrighty, I'm gonna finish out soon, like actually right after the next cutscene plays out. I just want to unlock the ability to queue, but basically that would be all of it. How about the Otias? Despite being in the principal's possession for an extended period, the Otius exhibits none of the ethereal imprinting present in the Duma. In other words, the aura site has yet to absorb any of Lord Genomi's ether. It is, for want of better description, empty. Be that as it may, we still have no idea how it might be filled, its creators having neglected to include a removable stopper. Ahem. In simple terms, I know. From what I have been able to discern, Aurasite displays the uncanny ability to draw upon the will of its possessor and manipulate the formless ether into a corporeal manifestation. The resultant form can be maintained for as long as there is ether to sustain it. Principal Genomis has recently uncovered evidence which appears to corroborate my suspicion that Aurasite is not a naturally occurring substance, but one created to serve a purpose, albeit a purpose I have yet to identify. Nothing more, thank you. Alright, Hurdy. My brother can be rather simple-minded when it comes to such matters. Thinking to impress the Warrior of Light and his companions, Mont Blanc would surely choose the scene of your recent exploits to prove his worth, meaning Rabanastre, if I am not mistaken. Pardon my language, but that Ramsar really is an incurable little prick, is he not? How dare he speak to his sister and the Moogle in that manner? I couldn't decide which was worse, the things he said, or the way the principal sat back and let him say them. But I suppose it is none of our concern. For now, let us concentrate on the task at hand. Finding out Moogle before he does something we'll all regret. What say we start nearby pier number 2, perhaps? Okay, so I'm gonna stop it there. I am terribly tired, I am falling asleep, and there is no more time. So, next time... ending soon. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV Online, what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish this, the uninvited quest, and hopefully we will unlock the ability to go into the second phase of the Alliance raids. We're also gonna be continuing through the MSQ, now that I know for sure that there is no problem with us responding any of the 3 provinces or any of the 3 towns. I think we're gonna be fine with that. And lastly, we're gonna keep having a lot of fun. We're advancing through the MSQ quite nicely. I did intend for today to have at least that one, like the Lost City of Rabanastre. So now I believe
next time shall be basically the same. More MSQ and probably one of the bits for the Alliance raid. So, thanks so very much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!